We are discussing various operations in strings. Here, another important method with respect to string, that is data conversion using value of. I'll show you now the example, like how this will be incorporated in our coding. See, if you declare any particular variable a as some kind value, like if I wanted to convert this into strings, then how to do the particular operation? See, you can convert any particular data type into string with the method value of. See the various types of value of overloaded method, that is either boolean, character, double, float, int, like all particular values you can process an argument, so that that will be converted into string type. You can catch that to in a particular string value, and if you print that value dot out dot println, you will get that particular value in terms of strings. Okay, so that's what that value of. Along with that, you are also having another particular method, that is like if I store any particular thing, so I can convert directly this into uppercase or lowercase. To okay, we are having a method to lower case. I'm having any particular value. Okay, just if I give this printout, I'll get all the particular characters in lower case. Two. Right. So if you give this, you'll get lowercase. Hello, hello. And if you give uppercase instead of lowercase, if you give uppercase, you'll get all particular capital letters. Okay. So this is about the string. Along with that, we are also having after these operations, we are having another peer class that's called string buffer. As you already know, string means it is immutable. It is not possible to change the string object. But in certain applications, it is necessary, instead of storing that into another object, and that is tedious process. If I wanted to do the modification to that object itself, means it is not possible with string. For that purpose, there is another peer class which is also a final like string itself, and all the functionalities what you are performing in string you can do that. That is what string buffer. And the main string buffer means it's global and writable. And another important property is that it reserves room for 16 characters, 16 additional characters. That means normally length means you will know like how many characters. That's what the length. But capacity means along with the value what you assign to string buffer, 16 additional characters. That's what capacity. That means if I give this particular string buffer, okay, I'll delete all, just keep the string buffer. Now, see string buffer, it is not possible to create like how we are doing in our particular string operation. Hello, this is not possible. You can't declare like that. So string buffer means you have to declare like this itself. But directly if you are assigning, it tells that it is string operation. Okay. So string buffer means you have to assign like this. In the constructor, you have to pass the value. Okay. Now, let us consider where is like if I give length means you will get value 5. If I compare this, you will get the value 5. Okay. But if you give capacity instead of length, okay, like I'll give this. If you got capacity, will get along with the length our 16 additional character space, that is length plus that. In both the things you will get, and that's what the capacity means. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus that. Okay, so that's what the value you are getting. Just once again, I'll show you. CST string buffer update. I'm invoking the capacity of that. The value what actually specified is 21. That is the value as previous plus 16 additional. Okay, so that's what the capacity. Now I'll show you some of the operations where you can identify that okay string buffer is mutable. Okay, that is I can change the object here itself. I'll invoke the method reverse. See earlier if you are doing reverse you have to assign to another particular object, but directly it is not possible. See here that object itself it will modify. Okay, you'll get the reverse value. Like that you can insert any particular value to that. Insert see at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means fifth location I wanted to assign. Place means that is possible. If I print, you will get now onwards the string what you have attached. Okay, so that's what if I give the space here, that will be incorporated. You will get hello space Jalesh. Okay, like that you can insert for that object itself. Okay, that's what the specialty. You can if you print S2, you'll get that itself. Hello Jalesh. Okay, and then once again after inserting write one more function here itself. That is, I will delete some. I just now I wanted to delete from 5 onwards. Okay, extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, 5 to 8. Just I will try to delete. Now we'll see whether it will delete. Okay, extra one more braces. Now once again we'll execute. See. So Lesh, okay, that is space from fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth is space, and from that 6, 7. Okay, only that much letter it actually deleted. Space JA. Okay, if you wanted to delete an entire string, then you have to give 11. Okay, like that it is. Okay, delete is fine. If you wanted to delete any particular character, that is also possible. Delete character. Delete character. Then only one particular space. That means fifth one or uh, first letter if I wanted to delete. The index, okay, 0, 1. Second letter it will delete. E it is deleted. Okay, so that's what delete character. And on that object itself, that's what important. Okay, so along with that, another important thing which you should know, that is ensure capacity. Very important property. Just I'll demonstrate. This you already understood. 5 plus 6 total, it is 21. That's fine. Now what I'll do is I'll call a method ensure capacity. Ensure capacity, how it works, that all of you should know. We are specifying minimum capacity. So what I'll do, I'll give some 16. You know that already it is holding 21. Now I am ensuring and the capacity is 16. Okay, if I print now the capacity, as you know, you will get 21 itself. Okay, so that's what normal way. Okay, so what I will do is I will now ensure 22. Okay, so I will ensure 22 and the actual capacity is 21. Okay, now if I compile, then what happens, the ensuring capacity is 22, but your exact capacity is 21. Then what it will do is, uh, for the particular capacity, it will multiply that with 2 and plus 2 is added. That's what how the growable capacity it has. Okay, now S2's capacity is 44. 21, that means previous one multiplied by 2 plus 2. Okay, so that's what the formula. Now if I give 21, you'll get that itself. Okay, If it exceeds, then the particular value will be multiplied by 2 plus 2. Okay, if I give 22, this is what happens. If I give 30, then also you'll get 44 itself, because you are ensuring 40, but it is more than 21, so it will double and plus 2 will be added. Like that, if I give 44, then you'll get 44 itself. If I give 43, then also you'll get 44 itself. Now, if I give some more than 44, that means the maximum capacity is this. If I give more than that, if I give 45, okay, now that value will be the capacity. Okay, so that is what the value which actually the capacity, which is maximum, that one. Either the capacity multiplied by 2 plus 2, or what you are ensuring that capacity, which one is maximum, that it will take. Okay, and like it is more than 44, so the capacity will be remaining as 45. Okay, so that's how ensure capacity works. Okay, so please remember, mm, another important, like length, capacity, ensure capacity is very important. And like that, you can set a length. This particular example, just I'll show you. Just I'll comment ensure capacity. See, you can set the capacity like s2 dot set length. You can set the length for that particular object. length. Like the capacity is 21. I'll give 23 is the length for that. If I give the capacity, then what you'll get, 23 plus 16 you should get. Is it not? See, 23, the original particular capacity of that, along with the value what you have specified. That also it will print. Just I will comment this. Okay. So set length. The length for S2 you can set, and the capacity, just I'll give length. Okay, because I set the length actually. Now we'll see what output you'll get. See, 23, because you have set the length 23. That value it will occupy. And along with that, if you wanted to specify the capacity also, then we should observe how it will interpret the value. Capacity, see, please read, capacity is the number of characters that can be stored beyond the allocation occur. And if I specify, this is what the value you will get. Okay, that means the entire particular 21 is already there, is it not? Because we assigned hello to that, plus 60, and along with that I set the length 23, so the totally it is 44. Okay, so that value you will get. So that's about set length. Like that, we are having caret, set caret, and insert, reverse, delete caret, replace, substring. Okay, you can replace for one character another character, and substring, as in your previous what in string, what you observed, that itself. Okay, nothing like same thing. Okay, that is if s2 replace, I'll show you that also. Replace, the replace for the position of L, wherever L is there, I wanted to replace that with that symbol T. Okay. Now we'll see what actually the argument of replace. Okay, so what actually it is telling is 0, 1, 2. At the place of 2, we can replace with T, because replace actually contains the arguments of type where the value what you have located. Just I'll show you, s2 dot replace. See, replace start and end and the string you have to give. And so what you wanted to replace, that entire particular positions you should tell. That means 0 to 3, okay, you have to replace that with any particular value, that is TTT. Let us consider like this. See, if I print S2, what you will get? See, that's what the entire string is changed now. HL is replaced with TTT. See, TTT LO. Okay, so this is how the replace will work. Okay. Another important function what actually normally comes with string buffer, that means that is append method. Okay, so append method, just I'll show you the function of s2 dot append. See, various functions of append. It returns string buffer. Okay, append string. So what I will do is I'll invoke append method, and the argument is of type mm, like that, one string I'll give. Now if I print s2, you will get that appended value, that is ttttkkkkk. Okay, so please remember, whenever you are operating with plus, okay, because plus operation when you are working with, it always encounters this particular append method, because you know that only one operator which you are overloaded in Java, that is plus. And when you are working with plus, as soon like in system.out.print plus, okay, plus some hello, if you are giving, means it automatically invoke append method of string buffer, and with to string, it will convert that into string. Okay, so that's what the operation. Please remember, in system.out.print, whenever you are invoking plus method, it actually invokes append method of string buffer. Okay, then it once again converted back into string, and you'll get the output. That's what about string buffer. Now, even you know string and string buffer and all, okay, you should know the difference exactly between these things. And what is exact difference between string, string buffer, and string builder? See, whenever you are operating with string, it is immutable, as you know earlier itself. And string buffer is mutable. Even string builder is also mutable. That means, like how you observed various operation with string buffer, that same holds good for string builder also. String is synchronized. Okay, that means with string, if you are operating with threads and all, and whatever the changes you are performing, that itself reflected, and that is available as it is in string. Even string buffer also same, it is synchronized. That means all the particular function methods what is defined in string, they are synchronized method. That means one thread enters, it will not allow other thread to manipulate, okay, unless that particular task is not completed. But string builder is not like that, it is unsynchronized, that is not synchronized. That's why strings are thread safe. String buffer is also thread safe, but it is not thread safe. That means many threads are working together. One thread may change another value. Okay, so that's what with the string builder. And as you're observing, string is performance is fast, and string buffer it is slow, and string builder is also fast. And storage area, it is like constant once you define that itself, but here it is a heap, growable, as you know, and mutable. As it is mutable, it is also growable. That's what string builder. And you can declare like this, as I told, but it is not possible to declare in string buffer or string builder as such. Okay, so these are what the differences between string, string buffer, and string builder. If somebody asks like whether you know string and string buffer, string builder, yes, they are peer classes and all are final, but the difference is string is immutable. To make it mutable, we have to convert that into string buffer. We are doing all operation with respect to string buffer, and then we are converting that back to the string that you can define. But main description about string and string buffer. Both are thread safe. They are synchronized. All the methods are synchronized. One thread at a time. Like that, it will operate. But string builder is not like that. It is not thread safe because the methods with the string builder are not synchronized. Okay, so that's what about this particular string buffer, and string builder. That's all with respect to string operations. Thank you.